Hey, hey, friends. Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy, y'all, I don't know. I do this all the time. Thursday. How are you? Guess what? If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're just catching the replay. So comment hashtag replay. This is A to Z Designs. Welcome in, welcome in. I am Amy, and we're just going to try some stuff tonight. See what happens. So let me know when you're here. I'm going to look for all of my friends. There is my friends. How are y'all? Comment bag to get the details. I grabbed some white fabric that we're going to use tonight. And I think we're going to use our Posca pens. We're going to use some markers tonight to create something. So let me know when you get here. Tell me all the things that you've been doing, and I'll tell you all the things that I've been doing. Hey, friends. Bag is the key word. That will give you a bunch of information. So we're going to get started. I'm going to cut this. The dog is here tonight with us, y'all. The dog. I'm going to get started by cutting this in a little section. Let me just cut this right here and see if that is big enough. Let me go a little bit bigger. Actually, let me just show you. We're going to do club project number 10, y'all. Number 10. I have used this transfer 10 times the entire month of November. And today, November 30th, is the last day that you can get it. So all you have to do is comment bag, check your messenger, hit the heart button, sprinkle the video, do all the things. If you want to join our club subscription, which is the transfer subscription. Missy's been crafting for days. Oh no, Vicki, I didn't. Can you send it to me again? I always check the messages before I go live, because the ones that are unanswered typically will not pop back up. So send it back to me, or send it to me again. Please, please, pretty please. All right, so we're going to take our white fabric, and I'm going to grab this ink mat, and I'm going to put the fabric down on the ink mat just so that it stays in place. Right here. Hi, Holly. Hey, hey, Michelle. What are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? Okay, so I'm going to lay this down. The purpose of this is so that my fabric does not move on me, okay? The entire time that we're going to be doing this project. And then I'm going to take my transfer. Hi, Virginia. Hey, Delora. You're here, girlfriend. How are you? Okay, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, where this goes. However, I want to make sure that it is all, no, it's not. It's not all on the ink mat. Michelle, where did you eat, Michelle? Anita, I will have to see if I can get it. I know Zach had it earlier. I'll have to see where it is. I will have to see. Okay, guys, bear with me just a second. I'm trying to make sure that I get this transfer to where it's on the ink mat entirely. All right, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down. This is sticky, so I've used it 10 times. Normally, if you're going to make a project like the wood one I have up here, I have an arch one out in the living room. I forgot to go get it. We have a lot of projects with the snowman, but like right here, you would want to fuzz your transfer. But because I've used it so many times and I want it to stick to the fabric, I'm not going to fuzz it, okay? Okay, have you guys decided if you will do a raffle on the projects you made? Amanda, we were just talking about that the other day. We have so many creating, but ended up sick in bed for the remainder of the day. No, I hope you feel better. Jeannie said she's been Christmas decorating for 2 days and I'm still not done. What are you putting up? What is taking so long? Like, not in a negative way, but like, Do you do every room in the house? Okay, so I am going to use paste on this. I'm not going to use ink because I am not going to be washing this. This is just for decorative purposes only. And if you were putting this on fabric, that you were going to be washing, you would want to use our ink equivalent. Hey, Debbie, the cutout of the week, if that's what you're referring to, hold on. Did I see? Movie night was great. Hold on just a second. I'm waiting for Michelle's answer on her dinner. I really want to know. Okay, so the cutout of the week, this week, that is valid or available until December 3rd. We brought back all of the cutouts, going back to the beginning of time when we started doing the cutout of the week. And they're all at 20% off. So if you comment the word bag and click on shop products, if you scroll down, there's going to be a bunch of information. You'll see our t-shirts. Matter of fact, you want to click on the t-shirt button because the burlap bag I'm going to be using tonight, we used these a couple months ago on our project. Those are on our A to Z Designs or Amy to Zach Designs website, 2 for $7. So we have a bunch of those available to grab to make whatever you want, or maybe you just want a bag. So go grab those. There is information about the cutout of the week. There's information about the December box that we talked about the other night. There's a bunch of stuff. So, oh good, you got your Happy Meal. Hi, Janet. You chalked your siding patio doors. Okay, well, that constitutes a couple of days of decorating. I got it. Hi, Deb Lee. Hi, Susan Ferris. 2 7-inch trays, living room, kitchen, bathroom, porch, yard. Jeannie, you go, girl. That's a lot of decorating. That's goals right there. Okay, so let us see how this works. Or panned out. I had a few air bubbles, but actually it worked just fine. So let me show you the detail of this transfer. Check it out. Michelle went to a local ice cream shop and had burgers and shared a kid-sized banana split. Girlfriend, that is so fun. That is so fun. Deb made ornaments for her tree. Janet, we don't have long sleeve shirts yet. Janet did her cardinal. How fun. Y'all are just telling me all the things. It's making me so happy. I love it when y'all tell me that what you've been doing. What did we do today? Oh, yeah. We shipped all day. I shipped, Zach cut. But good news is we're almost done, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to spray this with a fine mist sprayer. Got that on Amazon. Our Amazon link is there too. Whenever you type in the word bag, click on shop products, scroll down. At least it should be. Let's say that. Or I can pin it here in the comments. But the markers we're going to be using, you can shop there. There's a lot of things. It's just a crazy time of year, y'all. And this is a crazy kind of project. So, I need to grab paper towels. So, let me do that. Hey, Penny. Yeah, it is cozy on the couch, Deb. You got it, girl. That was for a hot second. Let me tell you about that. That didn't last long. I'm about to put an ad out in the newspaper for help with the business. So let me tell you what made me happy yesterday. I did nothing but create content for you guys yesterday. Like nothing but. And it was so relaxing to just create. No time, no pressure. Not that I really have pressure here, but like it was just so much fun. But the problem is I have ooh, look at my hands. That's pleasant. I have so little space for all this stuff anymore. So, needless to say, sitting on the counter, but I think that auction sounds pretty good right about now. Okay, so this is clean. I'm going to set this off to the side. And we're going to dry our fabric. And get started here. There you go, Deb. But you got to have your car to get here. Yes, it is, Michelle. The gray mat I'm using is in my Amazon shop. Thanks, girlfriend. Did this one come with the snowman too? Nancy, the cutouts, which one are you talking about? Hold on, y'all. This black is all over me, and I don't want to touch this white material until it's off. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on the actual mat. Okay. Let me come over here and see what we got. I want to dry this because we're going to do something really fun I think you guys are going to like. The tree is up and the living room is decorated. All right. Awesome, Janet. I completed 2 of the projects from the holiday mystery box. Heck yes. Okay, so the Amazon link is there. So let me walk you through this again. Listen up, y'all. Take notes. Type in the word bag down below. B-A-G. Okay? Then you should have something that pops up. It's a Facebook Messenger pop-up. And it's going to say, like, A to Z Designs. So we send you a message. I believe it's going to say, like, what do you want to do? You're going to click on Shop Products. Okay? Then you're going to click on the chalk products if you want to shop our chalk website. You're going to click on wood cutouts if you want to shop our Etsy site. Or you're going to click Join My Club where you can get this transfer. Tonight is the last night. Okay? Now, keep scrolling down if you don't click any buttons, and it's going to say Shop Our Shirts and Earrings. That is the button you're going to click to get the burlap bags, 2 for $7. Then if you keep scrolling down after that, it's going to say Amazon Store. That's where you're going to get the Posca markers that we're using. Keep going. Weekly cutout button. 20% off. Keep going. December box. And to sign up there. It's a lot of information, but it is literally all right there. All of it. I mean, I don't know what I left off. So, just saying. Oh, there's the arch. Acrylic arch.
I broke it.
No, don't put it right there.
Oh, I brought it in here for you. I'll put it right there.
All right, so we're going to make sure that this is 100% dry. Dolores said hi. Haven't done much creating due to my daughter getting married on Sunday. Game on, Leanne. Zach is showing the December transfer, color of the club. Okay, she's really got to go. She's backing into my legs. Okay. The dog.
Come on, let's get treats.
Well, need a direct hotline to get to you. I know. That's what was missing, right?
Just put the bat signal up in the air and I'll meet you there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get treats.
That's what he said. Okay, so we're not going to take this off of our mat. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. So what we're going to do next is I grabbed all of my Posca markers. Hello, hello. And I have a cup of markers, and then I have a bag. The cup is like my quick go-to all the time, like black and white, which I don't really use the yellows or the teal or the brown. But tonight we're going to use the brown. I think we might use the black. And then I think we're going to use the red, the orange. Ooh, that's a darker orange. The red, the orange. Maybe this color green. Maybe this color green. Okay, we're just going to get started so I can kind of show you what we're doing. Red. Now, here's the deal with these. For the ones, typically, that are not used, they will be white. I'm trying to find one. These may all be used. Okay, the tip will be white, okay? All you have to do, at least this is what I do. I may be going about it the wrong way, and there may be a right or wrong way to do this. We are coloring. I like to just push the tip down, push the tip up into the marker itself, Like, and then it's going to start to come out. You see the purple? Now, another way I've done it is I've actually taken this little tip out, flipped it around, and put it back in, and it was perfectly fine. Anybody else have any tips? Because, like I said, I could be doing it the wrong way. All right, we're going in for the red. So I'm literally just going to fill in the berries. Going in a circle, coloring it in. There is, I mean, no right or wrong way to color, y'all. And then I'll show you as we go through this. But this is just another way to step outside the box and make something, right? Okay, so we have berries there. I am going to do the little bird up here in red. Maybe it's a cardinal. I don't know. Maybe there's some other, is there such thing as a winter bird? Is it like silver or something? Y'all know me. I don't do birds. We have millions of birds in our backyard who like to take baths in the hot tub water. But it's so stinking cute. These little babies just get in there and start flapping their wings and the water's going everywhere. But I'm like, really? Okay, so there's a bird. Let's come down here and do this bird. But it's very easy. Now, like I said, keep something underneath your piece of material, okay? So that it doesn't bleed through. Okay, let me just get those spots. Okay, so this is what we have so far. That easy, y'all. I'm not going to wash this, Tammy, because this is going on a burlap bag. It does not bleed on the material. So I cheated and I tested it before I went live. And look at this. Okay, granted, it's a little piece, but it does not, like my fear was it was going to spread. No, it does not spread. And I was like, okay, this is legit. Okay, so here's a orange that does not have anything on the little tip. Okay, so what I'm going to do, oh, that was fast. It came out real fast and it got all over my desk. Should have got the paper towel. Okay. This is just a piece of like muslin fabric that I got from the good old Hobby Lobby. All right, so I'm just going to color in the nose. Very easy. Then I'm going to take the green and I'm going to just color in the greenery. Like, y'all don't have to do all of it. I mean, I'm not going to do all of it. But it's not hard. And no, y'all, it does not bleed, which is awesome. That was my biggest fear. So in other words, invest in these Posca markers because you can do some pretty amazing things with them. All right, so let's do this one. Come over here. Every so often, I have to just remind itself to like, come out wherever you are. Okay, so it just adds something very awesome to this. So check it out. Look how cool that is. I don't know, Delora, if these are washable, to be honest. Maybe somebody else knows. I mean, that's not even in English, so I have no idea. But I'm not going to wash this. I use this to, not embellish, to like highlight a lot of my cutouts. So that's an idea. Okay. I don't know what color to do the hat. and the scarf or the ribbon on the hat. Help me, please help me, please help me. They are amazing, Cynthia. Okay, Tina loves hers. Tiny projects, yes, absolutely. So I could use blue. I mean, should I color in the hat to make it black, or should I just leave it alone? Like I said, I don't want to do a lot of this. But what color hat? I don't know. The blue is very... What about a gold ribbon? Oh, here's one not ready. So I have a silver. All right, so I'm going to take this out because it didn't all the way come out, or it did not come out all the way, and flip it. Do just the band. What about gold? I'm doing gold. Oh, yeah. And it's a shimmer gold, y'all. Sorry, I wouldn't have asked, like, I didn't see the gold in my bag, y'all. Okay, that is pretty. Look. Gold. It's kind of hard to see. I may have to go over it a second coat. The markers are waterproof. There you go. There we go. Woohoo! Okay. Done, son. That is super cute. Okay. Now we're going to cut it out. I'm going to put all of these away. Thanks. Okay, we're going to put all these away. Y'all hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle the video out for me. That helps me a ton. Favorite color. You know what, Michelle? I thought about adding the purple. I really did. I promise you I did. Okay, let's try this. P-O-S-C-A. 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 Something just fell. Did y'all hear that crash? Let me see if I can find... I want to make sure this is dry before I cut it out so I don't touch it and then get it all over. Like the gold is still not dry. So I thought about doing the tree, y'all, but that's like a lot. I did think about that. I really did. Water resistant. Oh, hi, Mom. My mom's here. Hi, Mom. You like that? Diane, the word is bag. B-A-G. So Posca pins, Mom, you can use on fabric. Did you know that? You probably already did because you're always one step ahead of me. But I thought that was kind of clever, huh? Okay, so I'm going to turn on, what on earth fell? Oh, here. My ink mat. I am going to push that down. Okay, this is going to go over here. My mama is awesome, yes. Excellent water resistance. There you go. Okay, so you are going to, well, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to take, if I am brave, okay, what I wanted to make sure of was that it was not going to tear the transfer off. Like the design itself. There we go. That was what I was afraid of. Okay, so let me see here. Let me do it right here. I was going to use the pinking shears, but I changed my mind. Grain of the fabric. Yes, Jeannie. You know, girl, you got to keep me in line. Okay, so I just put the Amazon link for the markers in the comments. So it's going to work its way up the comments. So go check that out. I love these markers. My mom actually got me onto these markers. Imagine that. Okay, so this is what we have right now. A super cute little piece of something, okay? And it looks like the gold is not quite dry because it did go through the other side. Oh, it's fine. I think so. Let me dry it. Yep, you can use your pinking shears, Susan. Absolutely. Tammy's the OG cracker. Yes, she is. Oh, you're funny. I think the markers are in your Amazon list. Yes, and I just put, thanks, Deb. I just put the link of the markers that were in there. Thank you so much. I have a 12 count in there. Okay, so we're done with that, right? Now I'm going to turn on the glue gun. And I have grabbed, okay, so this is my original test run. That can go over there. This is the transfer bag. Gonna go over there. You could, Linda. That's a great idea. A little garden flag. You're so smart. You're so smart. Okay, so now this is basically gonna go. I have a wrinkled burlap bag, y'all. This is gonna go right here. Oh, so precious. So stinking precious. But I need to think of this. I grabbed some buttons. I'm gonna see if we can find. Hi, Ruth. Yes, Linda. It is very cute. Okay, so I'm gonna be really not so smart right now and dump these out because I want to see my options. You know, one of these days, one of y'all will just make it on down here and help me organize my buttons. Do y'all organize your buttons, or is that kind of crazy? I'm looking for, here we go, like silverish, dark-ish buttons. If y'all see one, tell me. Hey, Judy Clark. How are you? Oh, there's one. Come back, wherever you are. Okay, perfect. I have 4 silver-ish buttons. Here we go. Okay, they're just like this, Delora. Oh, Jeannie. Jeannie organized hers by color. Well, Jeannie, you just so happen to live down the road. Okay, so I'm going to just put these back in here. And I think we're going to use silver, or we could use black. Jennifer's is sorted. Wow, y'all are awesome. Christie's are sorted. Man. Like, do you have those little bitty plastic things with all the little compartments? One day. One day. All right, let me just get these in here real quick, y'all. These buttons have been through a lot, let me just tell you. Now, we can do the silver. Let me see if I can show you. Or we can just do black. Okay, so there's the silver. And then I grabbed the black. I don't know that you'll really be able to see them because I think we should stick with the silver. This is not an option. Okay? Scratch that. All right, let me see if my hot glue is ready to go. All right, so I'm going to see how I can do this. I just want to get this attached to the bag. Little as glue as possible, but I see that I already got a huge wad of glue over here. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this down as far as I can. Don't glue your finger. Don't glue your finger. Okay, so we have that. And like I said, y'all, we sell these bags. Look at that. I know, Deb. I know. I'm putting my hand inside the bag right now. Okay. So the problem with the black ones, y'all, they're about the same size as these silver ones. That's the problem. Now, hold on. I didn't think about this, and y'all said that, and maybe I read it wrong. Some days. Maybe that. You're on to something. Okay. So. It's dark on my table. Is it really? I have like all the lights in the world. What if you try swiping the comments? Is that better? Okay, here we go. Little glue. Less glue, says Deb. All right, let's do that and that. I'll have to tell my manager that we need lighting on the table. More lighting on the table. Can y'all guess who my manager is? Oh, look. Yeah, Deb said that. Put silver on top. See, y'all, I just didn't listen. Hello, Jacqueline. Okay, so our little corners are covered up. And I am putting the silver on top. And that's cute. I like that. Even though I went with a gold band on the hat, typically I don't like silver and gold together, but it's fine. Okay, let me put my hand in there and see if it went through. No. Really, Jamie? Stock boy, you're needed in the craft room. My tablet is normal lighting watching. So when I'm looking at my screen on my computer, the comments are not in the view of my project, and it's light as day. So I wonder if that's the problem. Okay, so I put the buttons on. What do you think? Y'all like that? All right, this bin is going to get black buttons. Y'all saw I have my black buttons sorted. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to leave the glue gun on, and we're going to take our handy dandy polyfill. Because, you know, gotta love it. All right, then we're going to just, I want to make sure that it's down in the corners. And then, of course, in all the little creases. Just so that it kind of is filled out. Yes, little pop of color, that's right. Okay, so let's keep pushing this down. Like, I don't know that I want it too full. I kind of want it like a pillow. Not like a potato sack full. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, another bag of chaos is right. Thanks, Delora. Y'all go get your bags. Join the club. Today's the last day. It's only $21.99 a month to join. Okay, so let's see what that does. It's a little plump. Let me remove some. Hold on. Too much for my liking. Let me spread the love throughout the bag. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, that's a lot. So I'm kind of just thinning it out inside the bag to see what happens. So when I do that, it kind of pulls the transfer. Oh, that's okay though. Like it's way less fluffy, I think. Okay, whatever. It's fine. That's what I wanted. I did get my money from this transfer. Absolutely. 10 uses, y'all. It's actually 11, but I don't count this as a project when I was showing y'all the difference between Frost and Glacier. So, just saying. Well, 12 because of my test material. Like, I could go on and on and on and on. But seriously, yes. Thank you. Okay, so now what I thought we would do, just put that anywhere. Do we add some greenery? I have this is like the ugliest thing in the world. Like, I don't even know. Like, the greenery's not, but like this. I can't quite, maybe it was a Christmas tree. I don't even know. So I thought what we could do is put this on here. Maybe. I brought all my stuff back in here today after I was making videos. And it seems to be gone. Anybody see him? Just kidding. Right here. Found it. All right, so this one's already taken off and it's kind of, oh, look at you. You're fancy. So fancy. Charlie Brown Christmas tree, yes. Okay, so there's something like that. I thought we could, I don't know how we would put this on though, y'all. Get out a bow. I mean, it covers up the buttons. How would you even go about putting greenery on something like this? Oh, I don't know. I don't like that. No thanks. I mean, even the bow. I don't know how that would look either. Let's wait. Y'all tell me what you think. Okay, so I'm going to fold this, scrunch this. Y'all be on the lookout. I've got some bow tutorials coming. I have one tomorrow. Okay, let me see. Now, the red bow, yes. The greenery, I don't know about that. Just tie it. I don't know, Deb. Let me make this and you tell me what you think. Okay, so I grabbed some jute, some twine, whatever's in your dictionary, your vocabulary of crafting supplies. And we are going to see what it looks like coming out of the bag. I thought about that when I was getting ready for this project. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm actually going to dovetail these, fold, cut up, fold, cut up. All right. I think I don't know. Let me see if I have something. Hold on. Of course not. Good grief. It's the smallest piece ever on the planet. Something small. Okay. Because see, if I tie it too tight, it's going to mess up the top. Maybe just leave it. Leave it alone. Yes. Janet, you want to put fuzz and wax on the wood. Here comes Zach.
I see my crafting expertise is needed in here as you're struggling with the topper. So I have a solution for you. You ask what this is. This is something you hang upside down, I think. So if you stick, look, ta-da, it's like a tree bag now. No. Okay, I'm going to go with Deb's idea. Stuff this more and like wrap ribbon around the top to make it like a scarf hanging off.
Have ribbon like that.
That's what I think. But I don't know anything.
Everyone's saying hi, Zach. He's saying hi, Zach.
Hi, everybody.
I don't like that.
Yeah. We need to throw some more stuffing in there. It needs to be a jolly, fat snowman.
Well, you missed all that.
Fat,
I took some out.
fat snowmen are the best snowmen.
I took some out.
You know fat snowmen last longer?
That's wonderful.
It's true. It takes them longer to melt. Then they become ice, and then they're your friends forever. That's the life of a snowman.
Well, I wouldn't know because it doesn't snow here.
Oh, it will. Fingers crossed.
Okay, I don't want it too bulky. All right, y'all. There. I'm done. I think that's cute. Set it on the mantle. Whatever you want to do. But I don't know where to put that. Hold on. Y'all are probably like, lady, get it together. Like this. This one you can't see. All right, I think we got it. Yes. Yes. We can hide it under. Yes. Hide it under the mistletoe. I'm gonna let it shine. That's not even a song, is it? Hide it under the bush. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the greenery right there and right there. Oh, something I wanted to tell you guys that are still on. Zach has challenged me to a craft challenge tomorrow night. Friday, December 1st. So make sure your notifications are set. Make sure that you show up on Friday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Central. We'll see who wins. All right, better. Yes, yes. Dry, glue dry. Team Amy, that's right, game on. So, that's what's happening December 1st. Right here on this page, project number 10, November club cutout. So, y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. We so appreciate y'all's support. Last night to get this. You have a couple hours left. I love the snowman. I am going to miss the snowman. He brings me lots of joy. Lots and lots of joy. So, y'all have a good night. Bye.